Yay. Okay, so welcome to our training. For everybody watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Tonight we are talking about momentum and creating a movement. Now, our unit meeting people just watched a video on YouTube called First Follower, and it's dancing guy. And so if you'll go onto YouTube and just do a in the search bar, put First Follower dancing guy, you'll find the video that we watched. It's a little less than 3 minutes long, but it is such a good video about what happens and how to create a movement. So, what we're talking about tonight, because we're still talking about June success, we're talking about how to create momentum and get it going. And for most of us, that means that for a minute, you're going to be weird shirtless guy dancing in the field with nobody following you until the first follower shows up. And that takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of time. But when that first follower shows up, you're going to start, you're going to start having some results. So I do encourage you to go watch that video. So Janice gave this to us a few weeks ago, and I've been waiting until the right time because we are at the point where we need to make these next 2 weeks count on a bigger scale in a bigger way. And so I'll be putting this graphic that you can see on the screen, I'll be putting it in our Foxy Facebook group, and I will be putting it in the Voxer group chat just as soon as this meeting is over so that you can all print it off. I just took the photo from my phone out of the Voxer chat when Janet sent it to me, and got this picture that I have, the 2 week team rebuild. And so this is what we're looking at. We want to be consistent, be focused, and be unstoppable in the next 2 weeks. It takes just small actions every single day to create a big momentum. And just like that video showed us, all we have to do is keep it simple and be easy to follow. And that just means being consistent. Now, at the very bottom of this, you can see down here, I'm going to read this to you what it says. It says, power reminder, you don't need a big team. You need a consistent you. Momentum comes from talking to people, following up, and staying in action. And that's all in the very bottom part right here on this graphic that I'm getting ready to send to you guys. And so what we're going to be working on this next 2 weeks is just a 2 weeks focus of activity. We're going to be tracking 5 conversations a day, text, direct message somebody on Messenger, or in person, new or follow up. Just five conversations you have a day where you're in conversation with somebody about the goals you have for this month, whatever that goal is. For me, it's my national quota sales. I'll be reaching out to my customers. Hey, I'm working on a big goal this month. I have some specials for my customers to get free product. May I send you some information about it? I would love to have your help and support. And that's all I say. And if they want to give me their help and support, they'll reach back. I'm looking to have 5 conversations a day. That can look like tomorrow, I'm going to the doctor first thing. I'm going to be sitting there for a minute waiting on her. I'm going to do my 5 conversations while I'm waiting on the doctor. And then when she comes and gets me early and I'm not finished, it makes me a little bit mad. And so I love doing it when I'm out doing things, and I'll have to go back to that and finish it, but I'm going to work on that while I'm sitting, being annoyed because I have to wait for somebody else. You want to do 2 booking attempts. Now, that can be in those 5 conversations. Let's get you on my calendar. I would love for you to come in. That can be a part of it. So if you get 2 booking attempts and you, in those 5 conversations, you ask 2 people, then yay, you've done it. You can check off that box because you go right here, 2 booking attempts. And you're going to do follow-ups. You're going to work on getting 1 follow-up. So it says 1 follow-up block. You're going to follow up with back out to past customers or prospects. Scroll back through your text messages and see if there's anybody that texted you that the magic blue dot disappeared because you looked at it and then you forgot. I know I have one in my phone that's like 3 weeks old, and I keep thinking I need to look back and see what she said to me, and I meant to do that earlier and I got sidetracked and busy and didn't do it. So I'm gonna do mine today after the meeting for that. Then the next one is team share. Your goal is to invite one person every single day to look at the opportunity. That can be part of your 5 conversations. It can be, say, hey, I've got this thing going on Thursday night. Would you come check it out? I'm looking to expand my team. I don't know if it's for you or not, but we won't know if you don't look. So can I bribe you to come take a look? I'll give X to you. And so one team building share. And then every day do a personal growth thing. That's 10 to 15 minutes audio training or product knowledge. If you're in the book club, just sit and read your book for 10 minutes a day. It counts. So it's stuff y'all are already doing. But this is the daily non-negotiables. I want you to do this every single day for the next 2 weeks. You heard me, even on Sunday. We're going to get some consistency going with what we're doing. I pray every day. I wash my teeth every day. I wash my face every day. I can do this every day. It's just focus on creating momentum and tracking it. Now, if you track this and you're focused on your 5 conversations every single day, at the end of 2 weeks, that's 14 days with 5 conversations. And, I don't know how many that is. So that's 70. If you have 70 conversations with different people, you can be out in the world meeting new people once you've gone through all the other ones. And your goal is just to focus on those 5 conversations every single day. If you'll do that and you'll track it using this, I promise you're going to have some momentum and you're going to make some things happen. Now, there's a place down here at the bottom of this sheet. I don't know. There we go. That you can see, it gets smaller where you can't see it, but right here where it says 2-week goals, that's where you can track, your total conversations, the appointments you booked, the appointments you held, the sales you had, and the new team members you got just from asking. And then right here, the win tracker, you want to celebrate everything. So, you may want to get another page and write it down for your win tracker and say, if you booked a facial, write it down. Say, I booked a facial. I'm tracking that win. I got a yes. I'm tracking that win. I had a great conversation. I'm tracking that win. I followed through when I did not feel like it because I was tired and my tummy hurt and you got the win. So it's about being consistent. I want to try this, not try, do or do not. Just like Yoda said, there is no try. So we're going to do this for the next 2 weeks. I'm challenging you to do this 2-week team rebuild tracker. And so this is just to build and get you some big momentum. That way, when we go into that last week of June, you're going to have such huge momentum. You're going to have such big things that your big goals that you're setting for yourself are going to happen. And it's about tracking that daily activity, 5 conversations a day, 2 booking attempts a day, 1 follow-up block a day. And the follow-up block means you're following up with people that you might have needed to follow up with from a couple of days ago. And you look back through your texts or your emails or your direct messages, however you're reaching out to these people, and see who needs to be followed up with. Or you maybe write them down if they say, if you're having this conversation, she says, I'm too busy today. Can you contact me later in the week? I'm out of town, and you can write it down and follow up. But it's just about tracking it. And one team building share invites someone to look at the opportunity every day and spend 10 to 15 minutes on your personal growth. So that's our challenge for the next 2 weeks. This tracking sheet will be there. I know y'all can do this. And for everyone who does do this and gets brave, guess what? You're going to get your choo-choo. And yes, you're going to go in our drawing when you finish this for this. It's a big challenge. It's a 2-week challenge. And so next week at our meeting, we're going to be seeing how everybody's doing on your tracker. Did you do your 5 a day? And, if you're in our Unit Voxer chat, I want there to be chatter about this. Chatter about it. Say, hey, I did my 5 today. I did my 2. I did my 1. I did my 1. And I did my personal growth. I did it all. I'm so proud of myself. I want y'all to celebrate these wins as we have them. So I'm going to stop the video there for everybody that's watching. Thank you for watching. And let me see, where is my recording? I don't see where it is. Hang on. Here we go.